about not only the social equity piece, and we were kind of waiting to see what the state rolled out, and what they have rolled out at this point is specifically for individuals wanting to get into cannabis and the incentives that you just mentioned. But since we've been talking since August and before about expungement and about what do we have control over in the state, and we see all these bills coming forward and all that, but other individuals at a local level have talked about options that we can pursue at the local level in the meantime as we wait for the state. And so the last figure that I saw showed that only 6.5% of eligible individuals actually utilize the expungement process because it's expensive and because it's confusing and because it's a difficult process. And so I thought we were pursuing local options and how we could be, I've heard people say, we can try to be creative at a local level, and what can we do that is within our jurisdiction. So I'm surprised that that hasn't come to fruition. And I don't know if those conversations have been happening. I don't know. I thought kind of Chief was on board with that. I thought he was one that was really kind of saying we can maybe do things at a local level, even if it's just something as basic as helping with the cost. And so those are things that I guess haven't been discussed, but I was under the impression for the past several months that we've been talking about this, that we were interested in that so that we weren't just waiting for the state and kind of putting our hands up and saying, well, we can't do anything about it because it's in the state's control. So I'm being told that none of those conversations have happened.
I'm not saying that they haven't happened. I mean, I'm not, the police department and, Jeff and his team work on all sorts of things, so I shouldn't say that it's not happening at my level. It certainly doesn't happen at the planning level. It sounds like it is police type of an issue. I thought I just saw something out there about a number of expungement events that are happening in the county. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but it looks like the county is taking more of a lead in that, and maybe that
more expertise on that process, because even so much of this conversation surrounding recreational marijuana has been about economic development and has been about revenue and has been about job creation and has been about all of those things. And so even if it was something that seemingly could be as simple as diverting some funds into an expungement clinic or into whatever ways we can pour into our residents until the state is coming through in a way that we all hope they are and it's looking like they are, but that could be a year, who knows how long, if ever, that is followed through with. So those kind of numbers and what that looks like as a more solidified plan is what I'm looking for.
And I think that